Hi guys, in this video I'll show you how to add React to an Electron project created with Electron Forge, which is Electron's official build tool. We'll take advantage of Electron Forge's Vite plugin. That way the app that we'll scaffold will have Vite pre-configured for fast development and efficient bundling. Now let's get coding. I have already created an empty directory and opened it in Visual Studio Code. Now let's talk about prerequisites. We need to make sure we have Node.js installed on our system, and the version should be above 16.4.0. We'll also need a JavaScript package manager. I will be using npm today. Let's quickly double check if Node is installed with the command node-v. Now let's check if npm is installed with the command npm-v. Yep, npm is installed too. Now let's create a new app. I will be using the Vite template. Let's type in the command npx create Electron app. Since I would like my app to be created in the directory we're working in right now, I'm not going to add a name here, and Electron Forge is going to name the app after the directory we're in. Okay, now let's tell Electron Forge that we would like to use the Vite template. So I will type --template, set it to Vite. Okay, let's hit enter. All right, the app was scaffolded for us. Let's take a look at it. So over here we have index.html, which as you can see contains HTML boilerplate and hello world. If we go ahead and run the app with the command npm start, oh, here's our app. As you can see, hello world is here. Now let's change it to hello internet, for example. It changed. We have hot reloading. Thank you, Vite. So as you've probably inferred, index.html serves as the main HTML entry point for the user interface, and it is part of the renderer process. As you can see, it links to renderer.js, which is in the source directory. Renderer.js and index.html are part of the renderer process, which is basically what is shown inside an Electron window. Now let's add React. As you can see, I've navigated to the React docs to the section about adding React to an existing project. And what I'm gonna do is just install the dependencies needed for React to work. I'll just copy this command and just paste it in my terminal. The command is npm install react and react.dom. Now the first thing we want to do is change renderer.js to renderer.jsx. And now let's go to renderer.jsx and let's delete all the code that's in it. And what we want to do is import createRoot. I'm just gonna copy the import statement from the React docs and just paste it. Now let's create a React functional component, call it app, and let's have it return an h1 element with hello from React. Okay, now let's define a variable and call it container and set it to document.getElementById root. And since we've done that, how about we add a div to our index.html. What I'm going to do is just remove the h1 element and the p element that came with the Electron app. I'll just replace them with a div with the id root. Okay, so this div element is going to be our React root, the place in the DOM where React can manage and render our component tree. So now let's create another variable in renderer.jsx and let's call it root and set it to createRoot container. And finally, we want to render the app inside the root container. So root.render app. Okay, and before I forget, let's link to renderer.jsx, because right now what we have in index.html is renderer.js. Now let's try to run the app and see where we're at. So npm start, enter. As you can see, nothing shows, and that's because right now JSX is not recognized. There are multiple ways to fix it. The easiest way is the old way. I'll just show it to you just so you know. So it's import React from React, and just like that, without changing anything else, hello from React should appear in our Electron app. Here it is, yay. So doing this is not recommended. For one, you're gonna have to import React in all your components. The more modern thing to do is to use the vite-react plugin. Yes, this one. Okay, I'm just going to copy the install command, and now I'm just gonna stop the app and paste. Okay, so now the plugin is installed, and all we gotta do to get everything working properly is go to vite.renderer.config.mjs, and we're just going to need to tell Vite about our plugin. Basically, all we gotta do is just import React from Vite.js plugin React, and then add the property plugins and add React to plugins within the define config function. And that should do it. So let's start our app and see if everything works as expected. Oh, but first, let's remove the React import statement. All right, now here we go. Yay, it works. Okay, now how about we try creating a React component? Let's create a new directory and call it components. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to copy this component from the React docs, and I'll paste it in a new file, which I will call profile.jsx. Alrighty, now let's shift our attention to renderer.jsx. Let's first import profile. And now let's remove hello from React and replace it with React fragments. And let's render our profile component within the React fragments. Okay, so now if we check our app again, we should see a picture of Catherine. Are you ready? Let's do it. Oh, hey, Catherine. So happy to see you. Awesome, we did it. We have just created a project with Electron Forge and added React to it. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to push this project to GitHub, because it will serve as a starter project and potentially save us a lot of time in the future. So next time I want to create a project with Electron and React, I will just clone this repo instead of starting from scratch. And I recommend you do the same too. Coding with you was so much fun. If you've enjoyed the video, please give it a like. If you haven't subscribed, don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you have any questions or suggestions for future content, please type that down in the comments and consider becoming a channel member. See you in the next video. Bye!